Hello. Hello, everybody. Happy Monday. Hope you guys are doing well. I see some of you in the chat. You guys are amazing. Appreciate everybody being here. Check in. Just let me know you guys are okay. I feel like there's been some heavy content the last, I don't know. I don't even know the time frame I want to say with that. But that's how I feel about that. Oh, hello. I meant to open this before we started. So we're going to start with some bubbles. Okay. So a little ASMR. If it's not your thing, just turn the volume down, step away. 2023 DC has been wild. I agree. So if ASMR is not your thing, and the sound of a can, opening a can could be triggering, just turn the volume down and because I'm thirsty. Okay. All right, here we go. That was a good one. The bubbles. Yeah. I like the bubbles. Don't open before starting. I just want to make sure that I'm giving everybody a fair warning because I do know that there are people and have shared this with me privately that could be triggered from the sound of a can opening for various reasons. So yes, the last few days have been insane. Also, Kylie W says, clean those bubbles off your screen by licking the stream. Okay. I love that. Yeah, like the stream. Oh, I need to put this in my stories real quick. Today we have an Amare video and it's rough. I mean, honestly, let's be real. What we are seeing, in my opinion, the desperation from a lot of these MLMers is rough. The tactics that they're using specifically. So let me put this in my stories real quick. Also, I've had some people messaging me and asking if I have watched the Love is Blind reunion. I have not. Do not do any spoilers. I just barely started watching it this morning while I was eating, so no spoilers, but I will let you guys know in my Instagram stories when I have finally gotten through it and we can talk openly about it, okay? Please don't spoil it for myself or anybody else. Thank you so much, Dave. Love your content, Aaron. Thanks for getting me through the last hour of work. Thank you for being here, Dave, and thank you for the super chat. I really do appreciate it. Yeah, you'll probably need your slime. Yeah, probably. I'm watching that after this live. Yeah, same. That's what I'm going to be doing. All right, so let me put this in my stories real quick. And yeah, then we will get started on the video. Sorry, guys, I should have done this ahead of time. This Amare video, it's an opportunity Zoom. I know you probably saw the thumbnail. It's an opportunity Zoom. They are specifically targeting those that are stay-at-home parents, those that are neurodivergent, anybody with mental health challenges that require medication. They are absolutely targeting those individuals. So trigger warning for all of that. I don't even have any words. Also, I actually posted on Instagram 3 times today. Isn't that ridiculous? I typically only post once. And the reason that I'm telling you that is because also trigger warning for mention of SA on this particular topic, not the video I'm going to be reacting to, but if you guys have not heard, on Jessie Lee's video last night, her live that she did last night, Packing Trials, she mentions that anybody that is speaking out or talking bad, I think is how she worded it, about a stage 4 or a stage 1 cancer patient deserves to be SA'd. I'm going to leave out the specific details that she says. but I am talking about it on Instagram. Obviously, I'm going to mention it here. It's awful. It's worse than you can probably even imagine. Yeah, listen, look at the comments. It's bad. It was awful. And it's not okay. And this, in my opinion, needs to be brought to prove its attention. So I'm tagging them in everything that I'm doing. Feel free to do the same. I also have it on TikTok. I also put it on Facebook. So pick your platform. And if you would like to share it, if you would like to send it to prove it, if you, whatever you would like to do, this is not okay. It is the worst thing, in my opinion, that I have seen come from her. It is not funny. It is not okay. And for somebody to wish for another human to be essayed is absolutely vile, disgusting, and sick. And it's not funny. So yeah, if you're not following me on Instagram, would love for you to follow me. You can follow me on Facebook. I'm not super active on Facebook, but I will share things that are super important on all of the platforms. So I wanted to talk about that a little bit here with you guys. I also have it on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. So yeah, will you be reacting to that JLW live on your channel? I'm considering it. I'm thinking about it. And the reason that I'm saying that I'm thinking about it is because I take, how do I want to word this? It matters to me how you guys feel. It matters to me what I bring to you guys. It matters to me. And honestly, this is so atrocious. I'm not sure that I want to platform that. You know, I had several people reach out and say, you know, are you going to react to it? Are you going to, do you have the video or whatever? And so that's why I did little snippets of that as a part 1 and part 2 reel, but I'm not sure I want to platform all of it. And I agree, Monica, and that is my whole point. And I can speak for JJ as well. The reason that we're continuing to cover this is because her having cancer does not excuse horrible behavior. You know, you don't do that. You don't say that. And also, I am very compassionate. I want her to beat cancer. I'm going to say that every chance that I can, that we're talking about her, because I do want her to get better. So no decision yet on whether I'm going to be reacting to it. I'm going to talk to JJ about it too and see how she feels, because she's had stuff going on today. I've had stuff going on today, and we haven't really talked about that. So yeah, her content has been very heavy lately. There were so many comments last night in JJ's chat about heartbreaking experience with the big C. She is such a horrible human. Yeah, it's awful. It's awful. So I don't know yet. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, personally, I'm not interested in watching it. And I get that. And I respect that completely. So, all right. Let's switch gears. Let's talk about what we're here to actually watch. But I just wanted to give you guys that update. If you are brand new to my channel, I probably should have done this before we started talking about all this. My name is Erin Bees. I am a wife, a mom, a military veteran, and I spent 13 and a half years in multi-level marketing, healed my way out, and now I'm using all of my social media platforms to educate and raise awareness around the dangers of multi-level marketing companies and the tactics used by their reps. Today, as in most of my videos, we're going to be talking about the tactics trying to recruit people, because this is an opportunity Zoom. And typically on opportunity Zooms, especially with Amare, you are going to see health claims. You are going to see income claims. We're going to talk about the income disclosure statement because it doesn't back up anything that they are saying in this video. I have watched probably 3/4 of it. And I also want to give a special thank you to the individual that recorded this and sent it to me. So thank you for doing that. And I will say thank you for all of my other my fellow content creators. It is really important, if you guys see this, that you, one, report it to the FTC when you see these types of claims, This is a video that I already have uploaded to my folder that I'm going to send to the FTC at the end of this month with all of the things that I have reacted to. I encourage you guys to do the same, whether it's to screen record it, whether it's to download it, whether it is to just send the link. And you can find how to report that in the link in my bio on my social media pages and also in video descriptions. There's a link that says report to the FTC, scammers, MLMers, something along those lines. You just click on that, and it's a very simple reporting process. Couple steps. You can include your information if you want to. You don't have to. And then it alerts them of what's going on. And there are lots of people, not lots, I have had people that have said, well, is it really even worth it to do all of this? Yeah, because if we don't report it to the FTC, then they're not going to see it. You know, it's our job to report it to them and to let them know and for them to do their thing. They're a small office that handles a lot of this. And so you can imagine the amount of work that they have, the workload that they have, you know. So Alexis, thank you so much. Love your channel, Erin. Thank you for the info. You are so welcome. So report it, whether it's a reel, whether it's a post, a live, whatever. It's very important that we all report it. So, okay, Amare, they are known as the mental wellness company. They've actually trademarked that, which I think is absolutely vile. Let me just make sure I have the necessary documents up. Yeah, the mental wellness company. Gross. And we're going to watch an opportunity Zoom. I don't know who these two are. Doesn't matter. I don't need to know them. I am reacting to the words that are coming out of their mouth, similar to the words that are coming out of anybody else I have featured on my channel. That's what we do here. So yeah, mental wellness. All right, here we go.
We're live. Hi, everybody. How are you doing tonight? Oh, we are so excited to be here with you tonight. You know, I have my good friend and business partner here with me. Anna and I have been upon so many different platforms over the last couple of months. And we've had so many people reaching out, asking us to share a little bit about our stories, asking us to share what in the world we're doing. And so we thought, we're having so much fun. Let's get on and go live and share a little bit with everybody, give people an opportunity to ask questions and kind of follow along and hear what we've been up to for the last, for me, 3.5 years. Anna, how long has it been for you? You're on mute.
Oh my gosh, I think we're coming up on 8 months now. I mean, it was June. It was literally the beginning of June of last year. So yeah, only about 8 months.
So anyways, here's how I want to start. I actually want to start out with your story. It's so powerful. And you know, it really hit me hard when I heard it because it's all about postpartum and what happened after you had your baby. And I'll never forget the day. I remember texting you and thinking to myself, why did I not get a text back from her? She must not want to be my friend. Like, I remember thinking that, and I know that that's not what was going on. So tell us a little bit about what was going on.
No, right. Yes. And let's just pray a blessing over internet tonight. So at any time, let me know if you can't hear me. But yeah, that was my story. I had a beautiful baby boy 5.5 years ago. And, you know, this is supposed to be the most exciting time of your life. It had been a dream of mine since I was a little girl to be a wife and a mom and be able to stay home with my babies. And now, you know, we were here. And it's a combination of postpartum depression, but actually that postpartum anxiety hit me the moment he was laid on my chest.
I hate this already. And I've already watched half of it. So I should say, I hate this again, that I'm watching this again. The fact that, okay, one, being a parent, being a mom that has gone through what I think was postpartum depression with my oldest is so hard, you guys. Anxiety, depression, postpartum depression, those are things that need to be worked through and or medicated with a trained professional, not somebody in a multi-level marketing company. The fact that we are starting this off with somebody that has a postpartum depression story and is talking about anxiety, those are all health claims. You cannot say that when you are talking about a product like this. So that already, this is a perfect example of things that need to be reported to the FTC. I obviously will be sending this video to the FTC at the end of the month, like I do. If you see this, report it. I also saw a comment. One of the things that they talk about, because you know how each company has their own kind of things that they say. For example, Prove It says PTKs, pure therapeutic ketones, which I've seen a lot of people actually removing the therapeutic part. I'm trying to remember what they were using, but they're calling it something different now, probably because you can't say it's therapeutic, number one. But with this company, one of the signs that you can look for is if they're mentioning happy juice. That's what they're calling their product that they, are saying makes everybody happy. It is very cringe, just like Sarah here has said, but be on the lookout when you're looking at social media and you see somebody that's holding, a blender bottle or something, and they're like, oh my God, I'm so thankful for my happy juice. It helps me get through my day or whatever. That's what they're talking about. Those are the things that need to be reported. Oh, I really hate this so much. Ugh. All right.
I mean, right out of the womb, I didn't even cry. I had a really hard time kind of connecting. I think I was just like in shock. And I didn't even realize that that's what it was. Of course, I was grateful for a healthy baby. Those first 2 years were really tough. Just dark. And my son was always taken care of. He was loved, he was fed, he was changed. But for me, myself, like me loving Anna, I had a really hard time loving myself. I hated myself. My body had changed. I felt like I had no direction. I was very apathetic. And so things had gotten better over the past couple of years. My mood had gotten better. I started working again, but I thought that's what it was. I thought maybe I need to go back to work to have some sort of other purpose other than motherhood.
Being a parent is enough. Being a stay-at-home parent is enough. This idea that society has put out there that being a parent, being a stay-at-home parent is not enough when it is the hardest job on the planet is absolutely absurd to me. And I hate it so much. Thank you, Monica, for the super sticker. I appreciate you. Oh, God, leave moms alone. Also, this therapy. Talk to a professional. Yeah, agreed completely. Oh, God.
But I still was struggling with brain fog, with low energy, with low motivation. Again, very apathetic, feeling like I didn't have any direction for my life, and still struggling with that depression. Jen, when we had connected, I was very good at putting on a face when I was outside of the house. I could smile, I could chat, I could talk. I could say, oh, I would love to catch up with you. Yes, let's go grab a coffee. But as soon as I would get back to my house, the blinds would be closed. I could not respond on my phone. There were days when I couldn't even shower myself.
Let's talk about this really quickly, because this irritates me, because in my opinion, the reason that I think she is saying that she had to put the face on, or however she worded it, is because of the stigma around mental health. What this would have been, her story is like, it's such a powerful opportunity to talk about mental health and to advocate for other people that feel like they can't voice that for whatever reason. But when you're pairing that with a multi-level marketing company's product or opportunity pitch, it is disgusting. And this is emotional manipulation, what she is doing. At this point, somebody probably should have told her, hey, maybe let's go see a professional. Let's talk to a therapist. Let's talk to your doctor. You know, let's talk to the medical professionals and see if there's some help that we can get for you in this situation. Because putting a mask on, if you will, and not addressing it until you're in your home, what a terrible situation. And there's so many of you that battle with the same thing. And so, like, how incredible would it be if she were just sharing her story and offering, hey, this is what I did. I talked to a therapist without giving medical advice, but I talked to a therapist. These are the questions that I asked. These are the things that I said. If you're feeling like this, maybe this is somebody that you can speak with or whatnot, rather than pitching an MLM product. I hate this. I hate this so much.
I would wear the same clothes for 3 days. My husband would work so hard for us, and he would get food from the gas station because I couldn't even cook him dinner after he.
Your husband can't make his own dinner? Your husband can't plan ahead on his days off to make dinner for the family? He can't. To me, that's a partner. You know, when I'm having rough days, my husband picks up whatever slack there is. We work together. So this whole narrative of my poor husband, he couldn't even feed himself. He had to buy stuff from the gas station because I couldn't function. I just feel like that is so, I don't like that. That's supposed to be your partner. And if you are having a hard time, your partner should step up. Even if he's working, what did she say, 14 hours a day? Even if he's working 14 hours a day, there's ways to plan this. I just feel like she's saying that part of it because it adds to the sob story. Like, this is how terrible it was. And while anxiety and depression, mental health challenges, all of that is intense and it is hard. That's not something to be taken lightly. But when you're pairing it with this pitch and you're adding, you know, all of this, like the sob story of it, trying to sell an opportunity that the majority of people are only making like $25 a month, according to their income disclosure statement, we'll get there. It's absolutely disgusting and manipulative. Ugh.
He'd been working a 16 to 18 hour day. I mean, things were rough. And so I knew that something needed to change, and I had seen your journey. I'd watched you posting. I was so excited for you and loved cheering you on, but I just did not connect that mental wellness piece to what I was experiencing and what I was feeling. I'd always been a gut health advocate. I'd always eaten fairly healthy my whole life growing up. My mom had taught me that well. But there were components that I really was missing with that gut-brain axis system. And when I started learning about that and got on the protocol and finally reached out to you and was like, I am desperate. I need something to change and I don't know what it is. And the Lord just orchestrated that meeting and for us to be together 2 weeks on the protocol.
First of all, I don't think you can call it a protocol. I don't think that the FTC is going to like that so much. I don't think that you could really call it that. A protocol typically is somebody you get from a medical professional. Maybe I'm wrong. I just hit my desk. Sorry, guys. But if I'm wrong, let me know in the comments. But the fact that they're calling it a protocol makes me feel like they're trying to make it sound even more professional. You know, like, oh, it's clinically supported or whatever. Also, the Lord does not like your MLM product and the things that you are doing. Okay. God, I can't. I don't know these two individuals. I'm not sure if they were in other MLMs. If you guys know, feel free to comment below, or you can message me privately. I'm not really sure. This is my first time seeing them, and it's just because this was sent to me. So
2 weeks, and it wasn't, I was feeling better. My brain fog had cleared up. My memory was sharper. Then you add to all of that neurospiciness and like a whole neurodivergent aspect to it as well. It was a lot. But 2 weeks, and I used to get very overstimulated.
That's also a health claim. All of this has been one health claim wrapped up in emotional manipulation, sprinkled with her sob story. It's disgusting. And I'm glad that we are here talking about it.
I used to get very overwhelmed, out-touched, like at the end of the day, like, please, no one touch me anymore. And the playroom, which I'm sitting in right now, though you can't really tell, the playroom was a source of massive overwhelm for me, to the point where I even put up like makeshift curtains just to close that section of the house off, so I didn't have to look at it, because that gave me anxiety. And my husband came home.
I think that most people probably experience something along those lines, where they have, a room, a drawer, a area of their place that they're like, I can't, I feel so overwhelmed with thinking about organizing that or going through it. I think that's a very normal thing that we probably all experience.
I got in this playroom and I organized it from head to toe. I mean, I tackled the whole thing. And my husband looked at me and he was like, babe, you are back. And I was like, I know. And that was only 2 weeks on the.
Yeah, you can absolutely mention your book, as long as it's not supporting an MLM, for sure. And thank you for being respectful of that and asking if it's okay. I think that's pretty cool. And yeah, we would love to hear about your book.
Protocols. So things have just improved from there. My mood, my energy, my stress resilience, my sleep has gotten better. I sleep so deeply. I wake up refreshed. And it's been wonderful. So I'm very, very grateful. And I could sit here and chat all night, but enough about me. But Jen, I wanted to ask you, I know your audience has seen you over the past few years sharing your story and sharing what you're doing here, but I know that we've been growing on all of our social platforms. And so you may have some new followers, some new eyes on this tonight. Would you be willing to share with us just a little bit more about your story and how you even got started with this? Because our stories are completely different, but still equally as powerful.
Yeah, it is so different than yours. However, so much of what you said, there were things that I could totally relate with. I know for me, I was noticing things like wanting to take 2-hour naps every day and losing motivation to want to do anything. I was not sleeping well at night either. It's like that monkey mind, just thinking about things, and maintaining weight in my midsection, despite the fact that I was going to the gym and I was trying to eat healthy. And
one, sounds like something to talk to a therapist and possibly your doctor about, maybe have some lab work done. Also, I love when they say, and she hasn't said this yet, but I think she's alluding to that, I tried everything. She was trying to eat healthy. She was going to the gym. My question is, well, were you working with a certified dietitian? Were you working with a trainer? Or were you just going to the gym? And nothing against cardio, but I'm a fan, as you guys know, of lifting weights and doing cardio and working with professionals. So anytime people in MLM say this part of it, I couldn't lose weight in my midsection and I was having trouble with this and I was trying to eat healthy. Sometimes I feel like, yes, there's underlying medical conditions that need to be addressed that people may or may not be aware of. But I also think that this is where you need to bring in professionals, because something that you may be doing or not doing could be impacting that. And you wouldn't know unless you worked with a professional on it. So when they say, oh, well, I tried everything. And again, not that she said that, but I think she's alluding to that. I tried everything and this is the only thing that worked for me. my question is, I'm sure that they have products that have some appetite suppressant. I'm sure that they have products that say they're, going to give you energy and focus like we see in every other company. And if you are taking something that has appetite suppressant, you're not eating as much food. So some people are going to lose weight from that. Not everybody, but some people. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. And also, let's not shame, not that you guys are, I mean her. Let's not shame rest. Rest is a beautiful thing. When you are tired and you're able to rest, that's awesome. Sometimes you need to take a 2-hour nap. Sometimes you need to just stop and turn on your favorite Netflix show that I'm going to after this. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with rest. You don't constantly need to be grinding it out like MLMs teach people to do. That's not healthy. Not at all.
And just feeling easily irritable. I mean, I'll never forget the day I was walking across my living room floor. I stepped on a toy and I lost it. Like I just started screaming, why are we not putting things away? And I remember my kids looking up at me going, Mom, we're sorry. Like, are you okay? And it was like just feeling like I wasn't patient. And
I think all parents have those moments. We all lose it at times because we're stressed, which is a normal aspect of being an adult and adulting. Maybe you didn't sleep well. There's so many different factors. And one thing that I see is sometimes these MLMers are going to make the regular everyday stuff sound like, like they exaggerate it. She was having a hard mom day, it sounded like, and that's okay. That happens. Being a parent is hard. But when you're trying to, exaggerate and say, well, this is how I was feeling, but now because of Amare, I don't have to feel that way anymore. Like, ew. It's okay to say that you're having hard days. An MLM product is not going to be a solution for that. You're a parent. That's tough.
I just knew that something wasn't right. So I actually went to the doctors and just wanted to get everything checked because I knew I didn't feel like I should be feeling.
Awesome.
And all they could tell me was, Jen, everything looks perfect. Your blood work looks perfect, which I was thrilled that it did. Nobody wants to be told anything different. But it was kind of like, Jen, that's what happens when you have 4 kids. You're going to be tired. You're not going to sleep well. You're going to be a little agitated. You're going to have, there was like anxiousness. I remember feeling very anxious and having some anxiety. I'd never experienced that before. And I'm like,
and that's where you speak to a therapist. I love that she went to the doctor. I love that she had blood work done. I love that they said, hey, everything looks normal. You look great. You look healthy. That's awesome. So now that has been ruled out, now it's time to talk to a therapist. Again, an MLM company, an MLM product is not the solution for this. A therapist, a professional is the solution for this, for anxiety and depression and working through how to cope with some of that. Maybe medication is something that needs to be taken. Those are the solutions to help people work through that. And the fact that they're telling these stories is because they're trying to sell you on this opportunity. It's not an opportunity, as we'll see soon.
what is going on? So here,
Also, there's nothing wrong with taking mental health medication. I know y'all know this watching this, but in case somebody is going to try something in the comments, don't do it, because over here, taking mental health medication, seeing a therapist, all of that stuff, we normalize over here. So
we had studied gut health. Both of us had such a passion around that. And I kept thinking to myself, something's missing, because I was doing those things with my son. I saw 2 different autoimmune diseases completely reverse for him. And I kept thinking, what is the missing link? What am I not doing? And as I went back and did my research,
I love this comment so much. My meds slay. I love that.
learned all about your mental health plays a huge role in your physical health. And there's a connection between the two. And so here I had neglected anything related to that. And when you go through a stressful situation, you have a stress hormone called cortisol that actually pumps out into your blood, and it helps you get through that stressful situation. And for a lot of people, we get stuck in that state because life is what? It's stressful, right?
I would love for you to cite your sources. I know where you're going with this, and I would love to see the studies that you're referring to. One thing I do know about this company is they will list sources, and it's something we saw with Amare, and it's something I believe we saw or have seen with Awakened, but Amare for sure. When they started to talk about the studies on, you know, their product, but what you really found out was it was studies on NAC, it was studies on curcumin, and I don't remember what the other one, like I don't remember what the other one was, what the other ingredient was, but they were citing studies on those specific ingredients that had a specific dosage. It was in a controlled environment, and they're all of that was controlled, in other words. And so what I'm seeing, just as I was browsing on their website, is they're listing studies on the ingredients, but the studies have not been done on their product. So it's the same thing that Amare was doing and continues to do. You can't cite studies on an ingredient of an MLM product that hides behind a proprietary blend for a specific ingredient. That's not how that works. You want to impress a bunch of people, spend the money, do the studies on the product, and stop hiding behind a proprietary blend. Show us what the ingredients are. I mean, if an MLM came out and they actually did all of that, I'd be like, wow, you know, let's talk about the business model. But most of them don't. Most of them hide behind a proprietary blend. And if you take that to your doctor and say, hey, doc, is this okay for me to take? That doctor should say something along the lines of, hey, I can't really suggest it because it's a proprietary blend. So I don't really know what's in it. I don't know if your medications, if you take any, are going to interact with that. And I can't really say, hey, this is a positive thing for you to take because it's a proprietary blend. It's a way for them to hide exactly what they're putting, in my opinion, in the products.
10 people up. Everybody needs stress resilience.
Right.
Resilience today. And I was reading an article the other day that 80% of Americans at one time in their life will experience where they get stuck in that chronic state where we call fight or flight.
Cite
you
your
can't
sources.
Get out because your body just constantly wants to pump out cortisol. When that happens, you can get side effects, like all of the things I just rattled off to you. And so what I needed to do was I needed to get myself back into a place of stress resilience, get my body out of fight or flight. And so that's how I found.
Which a therapist would be a fantastic tool to help with that.
The supplements, because it was all about gut health, mental health, the connection between the two, stress resilience, hormone balance. I mean, 90% of your hormones are actually produced in your gut. So that was my story, and it was life-changing for me because I started to notice a change in about 3 weeks. And by the 4-month mark, you know, cortisol is like hair and nails. It does not, you just don't, you know, flick a switch and all of a sudden it's better. It's a healing process. And that's what I love about what we're doing. We're getting to the root of, because if I would have asked my doctor for a medication, I think the only thing he would have been able to hand me was like an antidepressant or something. And I'm not against medication, but if I could get to the root of my problem, that's what I wanted to do.
Yeah. And you know what? You know how you can do that is by working with a professional therapist, psychiatrist, you know, that they're going to help you get to the root of the problem and give the necessary medication if it's required. They're so close to the point. Like, she's so close to it. And she's like, so the solution is my MLM product. It changed everything. Help me get to the root of my problems. No, it didn't. It gave you a placebo effect and probably some appetite suppressant or suppressing and some energy that you can get from a cup of coffee. Girl, come on.
So here I am. I'm now partnered with the company. You are. And girl, both of us.
You're not partnered with the company. You are a contracted 1099. Well, you're a contractor, essentially, that gets a 1099. You're getting paid for contract work when you sell or recruit anybody. You're not partnered with them. You work for them. and they can fire you whenever they want to. Isn't that crazy how that happens?
First year that I was with this company, totally replaced my income, what I was making that I used to make as a teacher,
Income
being able
claim.
to stay home with my babies. I know you just retired from your position at the church and replaced your income. And I want you to tell everyone a little bit about why affiliate marketing.
Did she just say that her friend worked at a church? Now, I know she said that she works or worked as a teacher. The most underpaid and by far one of the most important jobs, teachers. So I'm saying this respectfully, knowing that I feel like teachers need to be paid way more, way more. So just know that. She's saying she replaced her income as a teacher with with Amare. And if we know that teachers are underpaid, if we know that they're not getting enough pay for what they do and the importance of their job, I really don't feel like that's that much of a flex. You know, I replaced my income as a teacher. Well, we know teachers are underpaid. So that just seems like a weird thing. Also, typically, in my opinion, yeah, also you did not retire. Yeah, you quit. You quit your job to do this. Yeah. Yeah, Stimmy Spice teacher here. Thank you for what you do. Shout out to all the teachers. You guys are incredible. And you deserve to be paid way more. Okay. In my opinion, people that are working at the church aren't typically paid a whole lot either. So the same kind of things that I said about replacing the income as a teacher, apply that to the income working at a church. It's not really a flex, respectfully.
I mean, you have so many opportunities at your fingertips. Why do this?
My gosh, wow, where do I start? Okay, first of all, affiliate marketing is the future. Like the internet is not going away, right? This is a whole new wild, wild west kind of country that we are in. But affiliate marketing gives you such a flexibility. You get to pick and choose what you would.
Multi-level marketing is not affiliate marketing. Affiliate marketing is when you say, hey, I love this carbonated water. It's pink grapefruit flavor. If you are looking to try something new, link in my bio. It is an affiliate link. You do need to disclose that. Okay. All right. Link in my bio if you'd like to try it. And then if this is not a real thing, like I'm just running a scenario here. But if you decided to go to my link and buy the carbonated water, I would make a small commission. I don't have to recruit anybody. There's not really even a full comp plan. Like I'm not going to get paid off of my team and the people they recruit and all of that stuff. That's not how that works. An affiliate marketing is you sell a product, you get a little tiny bit of money, a little commission off of the sale of that. But I feel like people in multi-level marketing like to use that as an example because it is something that is has been a hot topic for quite some time. And when they're doing that, it's like they're not acknowledging probably 75% of their comp plan in the multi-level marketing company. Because when you look at, and I've given this example before, but like if you have 10 ways that you can get paid and 8 of them are off of some kind of activity around recruiting, whether it's like, hey, I signed up a distributor and they bought this kit and I'm getting a bonus because they bought that kit, or you're getting paid off of their sales, or you get bonuses for ranking up because you're recruiting people, those types of things. All of that is based on recruiting. So in my opinion, when people that are in an MLM say, oh, this is affiliate marketing, it's them trying to not discuss or not even disclose the fact that 75% or more of their comp plan is based around recruiting and having a team.
Wish to represent. And for me, passion is a big part of my life. I have to be passionate about it. I have to believe in it. It's not like I can just go sell sand in the desert. Like I need to be behind it, body, soul, and spirit. And so flexibility, the opportunity for residual income, the opportunity to work from wherever I have Wi-Fi connection. So I get to be here with my son. I can't tell you like how cool these past couple of weeks. And okay, this is my first announcement of this. When I started the top of the year, I went part-time and I was still working some hours throughout the week at my admin or my receptionist position at the church. The 1st of February, or the 31st of January, I completely stepped away just because by the goodness of God, things are picking up speed. And it was
by the goodness of God? I don't think so. I'm pretty sure Jesus turned over tables or whatever at the temple, people that were selling and trying to use the church and religion and spirituality to sell their products. I'm pretty sure that happened in the Bible. I would think that she would know that. You know, that's so weird to me. It wasn't God that allowed you to leave that job. More than likely, it probably was your team. Now, I'm not covering the comp plan. If you guys want, maybe we can cover that another time. I am going to talk about the income disclosure statement, but it's not God that did that. It's your team. It's the fact that you probably are recruiting or were recruiting.
One of those that was just needing attention, but the flexibility and being able to operate in my giftings. For people who don't necessarily enjoy traditional school, I had a hard time focusing in on what I was going to be studying, what my major was going to be. I didn't want to drop thousands on college to potentially not use the degree that I worked so hard for. And there was nothing that really captured my interest.
Nothing?
And outside of being a wife and a mom, I remember.
I'm sorry. So you looked at everything. You looked at all of the degrees possible and nothing caught your eye. Remember earlier when I said, I feel like she's alluding to, I tried everything and this Amare product was the only thing that helped me lose weight, get my cortisol levels under control, that type of thing. I feel like this is the same kind of thing. Nothing really caught my attention. I didn't really get excited about anything. I wasn't feeling passionate about it. And while I don't think it's always necessary to go to college, depending on what it is that you want to do, the fact that she's trying to, in a way, I don't want to say she's villainizing going to college, but it's almost like she's trying. I don't know. I don't know how I want to word that, but I think you guys get what I'm saying. Oh, Lord.
I remember telling my parents so many different times when we would be having those career talks and career conversations. I said, is there a way for me to just be a professional encourager and get paid for it? Like, literally said that phrase. And with this, I am able to build a community, to build a culture, to empower people with their health, and also on a financial opportunity side of this. I mean, I'm right in my wheelhouse, and I'm
sorry. Are you trying to tell everybody on this Zoom that you are getting paid to be a professional encourager? Does it say that in your social media profile? I've got to know. Are you kidding me? That's embarrassing. Oh my God. She's minimizing the value of a college education. Thank you, Charlene. Also, I saw this comment that I wanted to highlight. Oh, where did it go? Where did it go? Carrie K with this comment. She did not even get excited about the subject of marketing, social media marketing, so being a social media manager. These are all very, very legit careers that you can do from your phone, from Wi-Fi, as you're, watching your son, as she was referring to earlier. That's very odd. You looked at everything? Everything. You sure? Okay. You know that TikTok, it's a CapCut, I can't think of what it's called. Template. There it is. It's a CapCut template. And he goes, you sure about that? You sure about that? That's how I'm feeling right now with all of this.
Having so much fun. It is an absolute blast. It doesn't feel like work. And what's that phrase that they say, do what you love and you'll never work a day in your life? I mean, like these past 8 months, 6, 7.
I don't even think that phrase, that phrase is such a crock, in my opinion, because in anything that you do, there's going to be things that you like about it, and there's going to be things that you don't like about it. And that is okay. There are plenty of people that have a traditional job that maybe don't enjoy their job, but they go to get the money to pay their bills, and then they experience time freedom outside of their job. So all of this, you know, only doing things that you love, I feel like that's unreasonable. I don't feel like that's very realistic. And in my opinion, I feel like it's a way that these people a phrase that these people use to try and manipulate. Also, I think Luna wants to say hi. Come here. Oh, man, I keep hitting the table. Sorry, guys. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come say hi to my friends, because you didn't say hi last time. Hello, everybody. Palette cleanser. Hello, mamas. This is my Luna. I call her Lunita sometimes. She's little. She's 1.5 years. Actually, she's older than that. She'll be 2 in June. But she's little. Huh. You're a little girl. Yes, you are. I wish you guys could hear her purr. Oh. She always has to put her hand on my chin like that. What are you doing? I feel like this is a perfect palette cleanser. Yeah. Pet therapy. If you have a floof, I hope you are loving on your floof. Every time Erin brings Luna on, I yell, "Show us the baby. Are you cozy?" I know, the paw on my chin. I love when she does that. It's so cute. But then I'm like, don't get it too close to my mouth because, you know. Anyways, how are y'all doing? Is everybody okay? Oh, she's so sweet. Oh, that's a big sigh. I want a dog so badly. You should get one if you're able to. You need toe beans, all right? See what we can do here. Look at the toe beans. Oh. What was that? It's okay. It's just AC. I'm getting a new floof next week. Oh. Thanks, Luna. I needed that. My little Lunita. Thank you, baby. Okay, go lay down. I needed that. Okay, let's get back to the video.
Months have been the funnest of my life because I'm able to operate in my calling and in my giftings.
Roll that beautiful bean footage. I don't know why that came to me on the live last night, but I'm so glad that you guys knew what I was talking about. That made me so happy.
Every single day. And I just feel so fulfilled. I love seeing other people win. I love cheering on other people. And that's what brings me life, is to see others win. So,
but they don't win in an MLM. And in fact, you guys already know what I'm going to say. According to the Federal Trade Commission, 99.7% of people lose money or don't make any at all in multi-level marketing. So the fact that you're cheering them on, knowing that the majority of people are not going to make any money, that says a whole lot about you. Sorry, it does.
So again, many, many reasons, but you get to, you get to be your own boss. You get to set your own income cap. If you want to give yourself a raise, you can give yourself a raise. I don't have to answer to anyone outside of God and my husband.
I'm sorry. The part about giving yourself a raise. You mean your team? I should actually look this up. Let's look up the Amare ranks. I'm going to see if I can pull them up. Because, yeah, that doesn't make any sense to me. Amare comp plan. Let's just look. Let me screen share so you guys can see exactly what I'm looking at. Screen share. We'll look at this together. Okay, let me make myself a little bit smaller. Let me make this bigger. Okay, how's that? Can you guys see that okay? Yeah, all right. Let's look at this. We're not going to read all the fine print here. Great, they have vocabulary like every other company. Oh, look at that, 8 ways to earn. Thank you for putting this together for us. Let's look at how many ways are off of selling. Okay, here we go. Number 1, fast start bonuses. First order bonus, me and 3. So that's probably like an auto ship plus 3 that also have an auto ship. just guessing from past experience. Brand partners can earn up to $500 by introducing Amare products and retaining new customers and brand partners. Okay, so that already has an element of recruiting. Social selling bonus. This is off of customers. So personal customer bonus, 38% commission. Minimum monthly reward. At our early mentor ranks, guaranteed that has to do with recruiting. A minimum monthly reward starting at $1,000 per month and the rank of silver, at the rank of silver, and up to $2,500 a month at the rank of platinum. We'll look at those ranks here in just a few moments. Rewards and cash prizes. Earn rewards or cash prizes at every rank starting at silver. So silver is pivotal. You guys remember that, okay? Car program, that's executive leader. That's going to require recruiting. I can pretty much guarantee it. I have a cat hair on my nose. Vacations of a lifetime. You probably have to have, that probably has a sales and or a recruiting element or even both. Create a legacy, get paid 10 levels deep, dual compression system. The only compression, how is that even a way to earn? What a weird title. 35% of the unilevel volume is paid out to the rank title. Okay, that's a recruiting aspect. That's a team aspect. Bonus pool. You probably have to hit a certain rank to get that. Okay, let's look at this. So they have an affiliate. What they're saying is an affiliate program. That's interesting. I think a lot of these companies are kind of going towards that. It still is a multi-level marketing company. Weird. These are their commissions. I'm not going to go over all of this stuff. However, I do want to talk about this. So I'm going to make this a little bit bigger because I know that's kind of small. Can you guys see this okay? Kind of. Okay, when you look here, here's the first couple ranks. So you have brand partner, brand builder, bronze. And brand builder is when you have one brand partner along with bronze. Okay. And then this little pink area, mentor ranks. Also, I love how they're using all these pastel colors. This is where you really start to recruit 2 brand builders, 3 brand builders, 3 brand builders. So silver, gold, and platinum. These are called mentor ranks. Then you have leader ranks. And remember that I think it was the car bonus, executive leader. You've got to have 7,500. I think that's volume. So, oh no, 7,500 is the car option. Love your journey, prize value / car option. That's interesting. I'll look further into that. Free product. That's probably going to go on your 1099 that you're going to pay taxes on because they count that as income. You have to have 100 personal volume. You have to have 75,000 organizational volume. You have to have volume outside of your largest leg is 22,500. So you're like, prove it has a 70% rule where it's like you can't rank advance. One leg can only contribute up to 70%. The rest you have to get from other legs, if you will. So I think this is probably something similar, except it's outside of your largest leg. You have to have 3 silvers, which means silver, you have to have 2 brand partners and you have volume requirements and personal volume. So yeah. Isn't that interesting? I think that's everything that I wanted to cover. I know that was like a quick little thing, but I wanted to talk about that. All right, let's get back to this video.
And it's absolutely beautiful. And so, but for those of us, people who may not understand what affiliate marketing is, or looking from the outside in, may just say, oh, social networking, you girls are just product pushers or whatever.
You girls?
I mean, Jen, would you be willing to share a little bit more about what we actually do here, like what we do to make an income here?
Yeah, absolutely. I get asked this.
You know what you do? You sell products and you recruit team members. Cool.
all of the time because they're like, I see you working from home. I see that you've been able to replace your income. You have this flexibility. What are you doing? Could I do something like this? So what we do is we listen to people who want to take a natural and a holistic approach to their health. They're coming to us saying, I want to give this a try. I want to use spices, plants, herbs, probiotics, prebiotics. I want to try to get to the root. And what we do is we're kind of like the product specialists where we know this product line inside and out. And guys, I'm telling you, before this company, I was going to Whole Foods, I was going to Amazon, I was going to the vitamin shop, and I'll never forget the day I sat at the dining room table and my husband walked in and I was in tears and he said, what's the matter? And I said, we just talked about going on this healthy journey together and I don't even know where to start. It felt so, guys, if you know what I'm talking about, drop an overwhelm in the comments below. And listen, if you think somebody can really benefit from what we're sharing, click the share button or tag somebody, because if we can, you can help us get the word out. But I was so overwhelmed that when I came to this company, I call it my one-stop shop. Like I felt like, you know how I'm a supplement snob, right, Anna? And everything has to be clean. And I'm very picky about what I use. And so
you guys know what I'm about to say. You're very picky about what you use, but you're using an MLM product that you probably don't know exactly what's in it. I need somebody to make that make sense.
I've had I know, so picky. And so I love the fact that we have this product line of, I don't know, what do we have, about 30 items that when people come to us and they want to take a holistic approach, I can put the best protocol together for them. You know, Anna and I have both done gut.
You're not qualified to put together a protocol for anyone. Oh my God. Also, Charlene said, clean is a marketing term. It means nothing. Yeah. It's just a fun little term that they like to throw around. Oh, Lord.
Health for many years. And now we're into the mental health space and the connection between the two and the hormone balance. So we have a lot of experience with.
Stay out of people's hormones. It's none of your business. You're not trained to do that. That is extremely dangerous. Please do not go to an MLM for anything that has to do with your hormones. And Modair, I'm talking to you. Stay out of people's hormones.
Natural supplements and what works for what. And most times we get people like burned out mamas, like, you know, like very similar to our stories, or men in corporate America who are just stressed out, or kids that are struggling with a little bit of anxiety or some focus.
Leave the babies alone. Oh my God, please do not give your kids an MLM product. You don't even know what's in it or how much. Oh God.
Issues, some ADHD, right? Migraine headaches.
Take them to see a professional.
Digestive issues, right? These are things that, you know, we can help out with. So what we do is we listen to the pain points, we put together the best protocol for them, and then we walk along the journey with them for the first 60 days, because usually after 60 days, they're rocking and rolling at that point. And it is so fun. I feel so much purpose when I do this job, because mental health, guys, is not going anywhere. And we all need it. And when you
mental health is not going anywhere. That's a weird way to word that. Why not just say you're trying to capitalize on people having a hard time in their mental health journey? Just say that, because that's what you're doing here. This is embarrassing. Exactly, Luna. I'm with you.
go looking for mental health, when you start searching for.
Okay, this has nothing to do with this video, but sometimes when she does that, because she's a very vocal cat, I swear sometimes it sounds like she's saying mama. It's so cute.
For it, it's like we are in our own category right now. There's no, like, we don't have any competitors right now. So what we're
You don't have any competitors for mental health medications, mental health protocols? You don't have any competitors? Did she really just say that? I don't think that's correct. I think there's lots of mental health medication on the market that is not a multi-level marketing company. Also this, remember the CapCut template? You sure about that? You sure about that?
doing here, when the pandemic hit, it literally tripled my organization overnight because people weren't clinically depressed. They weren't clinically anxious.
Am I pausing a lot? Yeah. Did you hear what she said? It tripled her organization, but then she's trying to make it sound like it's about the product. But her organization is made up of team members. So she's, in my opinion, admitting that she took advantage of people during the pandemic when they were in despair over income, people that were getting laid off, people that the company was closing down and all kinds of stuff like that. So you're gonna come in and say an MLM is the solution for people that want to make money? Did you send them your income disclosure statement at the time? Because
They were looking for natural things that could help them. And we have some people who've come off medication. We have some people that are still on it that need extra support, and other people that don't need it but want to start with a holistic approach. So
other people that don't need it but want to start with a holistic approach. Also, don't just get off your medication. Okay? Don't do that. I know you guys that are watching this know that, but just in case there's somebody else that comes across this video and they're like, oh, this is a great solution, I get off my medication. No, don't. There are so many reasons that could be detrimental to your health. Do not stop taking your medication just because you feel better. Talk to your doctor, the professional. Please do not just stop taking them because you feel better. Okay? And also let this be a reminder to take your meds if you have not already today. I love you. Okay.
it's fun, and isn't it so fulfilling
So
with
fun.
what we're doing?
It really
It's so fun taking advantage of people's mental health. That's so fun. Do they hear themselves?
really is. And these and again, supplement snobs, like, we know where the sourcing comes from. There are clinical studies. We have clinical data.
Let's see the studies. Because if they're the ones that are on your website, those studies are linked to specific ingredients, not the products themselves. So it doesn't work that way. But cute.
Technical data sheets behind every one of the ingredients. The patents that we have on our products are absolutely phenomenal. So no one else can own them in this space. And even just for confidence, because I know sometimes
my friend, the neurodivergent counselor, said that they want the studies. So go ahead and share them with us. We would love to see it.
certain patents will be tied to certain people within the company. When those people leave, then there's a reformulation. That's not the way that this is here. But the Mental Wellness Company is trademarked and branded the Mental Wellness Company, and they own all of the patents on the products. So there's no risk of reformulation or things that won't work anymore, kind of a thing. But I mean, for us, just the trust level, the research, the thought process, and the heart that's been put behind each.
Just curious, but can you guys hear Luna in the litter box? Just wondering if you hear that, because next time I'll mute myself if you do. Just let me know.
And every one of these products, not just to make a product, but to solve a problem, and how they all work in synergy and in sync together is just absolutely phenomenal. I just love the heart of this company.
All right, so are you ready to talk about the business?
I'm always ready to talk about the business.
Oh, of course.
We don't talk about this as much as we should. And I was like, you know what, let's talk about it tonight, because most people don't understand what we have here. And to me, it is like genius. I told my husband this is probably one of the best investments.
Okay, guys, next time she does that, I'll make sure that I mute it. Some heard it, some didn't. I appreciate that. It's not something I thought about before just now. And I'm like, I wonder if they can hear that. So thank you guys.
We will ever make because of the residual income and years to come, what that looks like. So one of the things I love about this company is we have something called Focus on 5, and people can literally come in here and every single month make $500. I hear this all of the time with affiliate marketing. Don't do it. They're going to take your money.
People aren't saying that about affiliate marketing. They're saying that about multi-level marketing. And also, I think that this is a fantastic time to also this unfortunate pause, but I feel the same way as the blonde. Like, come on, bro. We know that's not the case. Anyways, I feel like it is a great time to talk about the income disclosure statement from Amare Global. So let me just get to it here and add it to the screen here. All right, now I'm gonna make it a little smaller, make this a little bigger. Can you guys see that okay? Yeah, actual affiliate programs don't take your money. Exactly. Okay, so this, okay, now I can make it bigger. There we go. Is that okay for you guys? Is that good for y'all? We'll go support DC after this. Absolutely. Okay. So ways that you can participate: join as a customer, join as a member. It's a $69.95 fee. We're going to start with this fine print over here because they always hide really juicy details in the fine print. On average, income for all active members, which includes the ranks of wellness partner through 5 heart servant. Oh my God. Oh, servant leader, was $71.47 a month. Okay, now that's the average. They're taking the high and the low of everything. The average income for all qualifying members, which includes the ranks of wellness partner through 5 heart servant leader, was $538.61. Again, an average, and that's the entire company. So they're taking the lows, they're taking the highs, everything in between, they're averaging that out. Members must meet all bonus qualification requirements when earning bonuses from the Amare compensation plan. There are members who never generate sales and thus never qualify to earn money. Oh, I love this disclaimer here. Generating meaningful compensation requires considerable time, investment, work, effort, commitment, personal skill, and market conditions. Market conditions, that's fascinating. Amare does not guarantee any compensation or financial success, and results will vary widely as no two businesses are alike. This is not a get rich quick or guaranteed endeavor. Just like building any business, there are many factors that contribute to building a successful Amare business. Oh my God. All right. Now I want to see how they qualify. Never qualified to earn money. Hold on, because there was something in here I wanted to look up. Qualified members. That's number 2 here. Okay, the monthly, you guys probably aren't going to be able to read this. The monthly average compensation is calculated by taking blah, blah, blah. A qualifying member is a member who has at least 100 personal volume generated by sales to customers and personal orders in a given month, which qualifies them to earn compensation. So my question is, does this include these numbers? Does it include people that didn't make any money? Or do they say, well, they didn't qualify for any kind of compensation, so they didn't include them? Because, yeah, that's my question. Not sure on that. But let's look at this. Wellness partner, 86.35% of the company, $25.04 average per month. Hold on, I want to look at something just real quick. Yeah, they exclude anybody that did not make any money, which we know statistically is going to be a large chunk of this company. Because here on number 3, it says the monthly average earnings by range is calculated by taking the average earnings of all commission active members for each calendar month and then using that to calculate the average for the year. And this is the range that they're talking about here. So yeah, they have excluded any of the zeros. And in my opinion, they do that to pad their numbers, which it doesn't really make their numbers look that much better, in my opinion. 1 heart is, I think that's where, no, bronze is where you start to have to recruit. So they have like mini levels in between. That's interesting. 1 heart, 5.76% of the company, $47.90 average monthly compensation. 2 heart is 2.81% of the company. So already we're at like 94, 95, maybe even 96% of the company is at $186.63 a month average compensation or less. Like roughly 95, 96, somewhere in there. 3 heart is 2.15% of the company, $317.12 monthly average. I mean, yeah, you have to recruit in this company to make any money. Bronze, 1.49% of the company, $563.87. So the $500 example that she gave, I'm not going to go through all of these numbers because we've just covered the majority of the company. And anybody that's really going to be looking at this, if they're thinking about joining Amare, which please don't join Amare or any other multi-level marketing company, they're probably going to fall in these first few categories. So I don't know. I mean, we're roughly at like, now it's got to be 90. That's 91, 92, 95, 97, 98. We're at 98 point something percent of the company. So the rest of it is going to be a very small amount that actually make that money. And it's because they are recruiting per their own income or comp plan that we looked at, where we saw what they had to do and the legs and all of that stuff. So anyways, let's get back to this.
Money in this industry. Well, can I just tell you the amount of people that are coming in and focusing on 5? Tell us a little bit about that in case somebody's like, guys, I could use an extra $500.
Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, this is a program that I don't think is offered with any other opportunity out there, because you get 100% commission on your first 5 people that you help and support to start this journey, which with some of the things that Jen and I have listed tonight is just scratching the surface of symptoms or issues or mindsets or mentalities that this whole product line, there's something here for everyone. There truly is. And so if you just begin talking about it and just sharing your story, you know of someone who needs sleep, you know of someone who needs help with stress resilience, you know of someone who potentially has a hormone imbalance and maybe struggling with some lady issues like PCOS or insulin resistant PCOS. You know someone who has done everything that they possibly know that they can do to lose that extra weight, and it's just not coming off, even though they're doing all of the right things. I mean, that was 5
from the mental wellness company. Oh my God. Also, I'm just drinking carbonated water, Brandy.
5 people right there. And you probably know multiple of those people with multiple issues in multiple of those categories. And
can you imagine saying, hey, friend, I see you're over there struggling with insulin resistant. There it is. PCOS. I think I may have something for you to take a look at. Can I send you a quick video? Ew. Ew. Leave people alone. Like, you can't say any of this. This entire Zoom has been one giant health claim. Oh God, that's terrible.
And so Focus on 5 is something that's so cool. Every single month, you can help 5 friends or family members get started at addressing the root issues for their health issues, with number 1 chronic issue being stress in their life, and they get healthier and you get to benefit as well by creating an income, a monthly income that is life-changing for people, especially right.
Hi. We looked at the income disclosure statement. I don't know, top 2% is probably the only people in the company that are making life-changing money. So this example that you're giving of, selling an overhyped whatever product, I don't even know what I'm trying to say with that. I mean, I know what I'm trying to say, but I don't know what word I want to put with that. To your friends and family, eventually you're going to run out of friends and family. Eventually they're going to be like, I'm good. I'm going to ignore the message. So who are you going to market to then? Oh, let me guess. You teach people how to do all this on social media. You teach them how to go live. You teach them how to expand, their following. But you're not discussing any of that. You're just saying, hey, just go to your friends and family that suffer with PCOS, can't lose weight, need better sleep. That's your marketing strategy for this. Okay. It's not going to last long.
Right now, do you guys know the price of eggs? If you don't have chickens,
oh, now fear mongering.
An extra $500 a month can just go such a long way. But that's not all that there is. I mean, Jen, share a little bit more. What else do we?
First of all, nobody is making $500 a month until I think it was bronze. And the majority of people in the company are not at bronze. So to say that, that extra 500 is changing people's lives. The majority of people aren't making that. What are you talking about?
We have.
Oh, the guaranteed income.
Oh,
so
that's right. Yes.
We have certain ranks in our company. It is the 3rd, 4th, and 5th rank where you are guaranteed a certain amount of money if you hit that rank. So,
and you know what you have to do to hit that 3rd, 4th, and 5th rank? Recruit. You have to have 100 PV. So it's probably an auto ship. You got to be placing an order. If it's $1 per point ratio, you have to spend $100. If not, it's more. Plus shipping, plus tax. So you have to be spending that money. You have to be recruiting in order to get this set pay. But again, when you look at the income disclosure statement, I don't remember which of these ranks. I want to say it's actually silver and above, the 3rd, 4th, and 5th rank. So silver and above, I think, is where I believe that you would start getting this. And silver is where you have to have a pretty good sized team. So they're making it seem like, hey, listen, we have set pay. You hit this rank, you're going to get this money guaranteed as long as you're qualified for that rank. But they don't tell you. And I guarantee you they're not going to. They're just going to simply state the fact that they have set pay, just like Q Sciences does. But Q Sciences doesn't tell you about all of the personal ordering that you have to do. They're very shady about that. It's been alleged to me, I should say. Anyways. Oh man, fear mongering and into set pay, but you have to hit the 3rd, 4th, or 5th rank. Girl, stop it.
So sometimes I will hit a rank and it will be, let's say, so for example, the one rank silver, every time you hit it, it would be guaranteed would be $1,000. Okay. There were times when I was growing my business where I hit silver, but I should have made like $650. But because I hit that rank, they put me all the way up at 1,000. But what I love about it is there were months I made more than that in a given month, and they didn't hold me to that guaranteed income. They allowed me to make more. And I love that because, guys, I have now 6 months ago, I counted these numbers. I have about 120 people on my team at the 1,000 guaranteed who hit the 1,000 guaranteed income.
So she has ranked up because she has a team that is recruiting. So she has that, whatever, I think it's silver. Don't quote me because I'm not looking at the comp plan right now. But if she has team members that are at that guaranteed $1,000 pay for the rank, as long as they're qualifying for it, it's because they are also recruiting. She's 120 people on her team. That's why she's making the money allegedly that she is.
So this is definitely a rank that people can come in and do. The next one is 2,000, the next one is 2,500. It's so doable. And I tell you those numbers because it's not like two people come in and do it, right? Two people come in and make 1,000 a month in this. No, I had over 100. They're probably almost close to 150 at this point, since that was 6 months ago, that came in and probably have achieved that. So that is so cool to know. People come to me and they're like, Jen, I've got to make $1,000 a month. We've got the roadmap. We know exactly what they need to do that. And I'll tell them a little bit.
And how many people they have to recruit, and how many people those people have to recruit in order for them to rank up. But it's a roadmap.
About the commission, we are one of the highest paid in the industry, and you have totally hit this month after month after month. So we're not even influencers or superstars, and we're doing it. So talk about that.
Absolutely. And so with our customer sales, you can earn up to 38% commissions on all of your customer sales, which is just one, so generous, and two, like unreal. Like, I'm sorry, what? And it's absolutely incredible, because even if
no, it's not. There's other MLM companies that pay out 50%. Like, that's not that incredible. 38%. Not that I think an MLM company is something anybody should do, but if you're going to compare, if she's trying to compare this 38% and saying, hey, this is incredible, it's really not, because there's other companies that will pay people when they sell something 50%.
Here's what I love about it. It's inclusive for everyone, because you can either, if you are like Jen and I, and you love to pour into people and you want to build a team and you want to invest in others' lives. I mean, thinking about that, Jen, do you realize that you have helped 150 families make $1,000 a month? If not,
again, notice we're not talking about the products at all. They knew they wanted to come in and recruit because they know that that's where the money is, on recruiting and pouring into other people. Nobody wants to be poured into. Thank you. Oh my God. Also, so basically you could get 30% off your own orders because you're your best customer. We know that in oh my God. I don't know how I did it for so long, Monica. I have no idea. I have no idea. Thank God I'm out though.
not more guaranteed income. How does that make you feel? I mean, if we're talking about calling, if we're talking about purpose, and that spirit of a CEO, or that spirit of entrepreneurship that the Lord has put inside of us, it's not to benefit us. It is to benefit and to pour into other people. So if that is a desire of your heart, and
it doesn't benefit you at all. Not at all. You're not getting paid off your team. We just looked at the comp plan. I know that's not true. Oh my God.
You want to impact other people's lives, there's opportunity here for you. Now, for our younger generation, and this is where that 38% commission really comes in handy. You can do both. You can build a team and earn 38% commissions. Or if you are a Gen Zer and you like,
first of all, a Gen Zer is going to do all kinds of research and see the comp plan and see all of it and be like, I'm good. So it's weird that they're trying to target Gen Z. I mean, go off, give it a whirl. Let Gen Z handle y'all.
like influencer marketing, and you have a large following on your social media platforms, and you want to monetize and leverage that, which many in that age category, and even us millennials, okay, are doing. But you have that ability as well, where you can just rank and promote right through all of the ranks just based off of customer sales and customer volume. And so you may say, I'm not really interested in pouring into a team.
This is where she's talking about affiliate marketing, I think.
I don't want to run a team. I don't want that responsibility.
Try telling Gen Z, don't use Google. Google is like a tabloid. Definitely don't look up our company.
I really just, my strength is being able to share and my favorite things. And I have a following. People listen to me and what I like to do. They want to try what I'm trying. And you can do that too. So it's perfectly all inclusive for both sides of the spectrum. It doesn't have to be either or. It doesn't have to be one or the other. you do get to have your cake and eat it too. And here's the thing, guys, there's no smoke and mirrors here. There's no gotchas. There's no, you get this up front, but you don't get it on the back end. I mean,
you know what the gotcha is? The income disclosure statement. So all of this breath that you are wasting on this Zoom, the income disclosure called and said that was a lie. Yeah, because those are numbers that come from the company. Those are based on the commission that was paid out. So like,
this is the way it is across the board. And we're kind of like peeling back the layers for you here to see this. So 38% commission, I love. I'm a mom of one. I live on the East Coast. I barely have 1,000 followers on any social media platform. And I'm able to make that 38% commission because of my passion, because of my belief.
I don't think it's because of your passion and beliefs. Are you recruiting your family? I want to look at her social media. I bet you she's recruiting family and friends. Do you think this company does like host a post type stuff? Like, what was the company that I covered last? I know It Works does it. I don't remember. I just wonder. Yeah. Okay. So I commented on Mac's video. I loved that he was covering the Prove It comp plan that Jesse Lee was doing. I would really love to collaborate with Mac. I think, can you guys imagine a live stream with Mac and JJ and I? I think that'd be so fun. So feel free to go and comment and boost that up. I think that would be pretty cool.
Belief and how I know that this will help people. And I think people see that and really resonate. So you don't even have to have a large circle of influence to be able to hit that.
Circle of influence.
And we have something that people literally are craving for.
Yeah,
they're
absolutely.
looking for it.
No.
But I mean, that's not, there are so many ways that we get rewarded here. I mean, the recognition, the prizes, the trips. I mean, Jen, share a little bit more. Where are we going? Where are we going in November?
I know.
Show people where we're going.
I'm so excited. So it will be my 5th trip here at the company, which I really think speaks volumes of how doable earning these trips are, right? Because I hear it all the time. Oh, the first year, everybody makes the trip because you're tapping through your warm market, right?
If you don't know who Mac is, he is Mac Attack on YouTube. Highly suggest go subscribe to his channel. He just put out a video reacting to Jesse Lee explaining the Prove It comp plan. And his videos are phenomenal. He's a former or current pharmacist. And I love his science mindedness, if you will, on his channel. I love it so much. Is Savannah here? Oh, Savannah. Hi, friend. Did you guys see Savannah's hair is yellow now? And I'm living for it. I texted her earlier, but it's my favorite color on her. So just love it. Yeah, Mac Attack. Savannah, let's make this happen. Let's make that happen. I would love that. Yeah, former pharmacist. Thank you so much. I would love that. That would be so fun.
Right. But here I am 5 years in. And I still have 6 months left to earn it. I've already earned the trip, all expense paid, husband and myself.
All expense paid, except for I'm going to pay the taxes on the 1099. And it's not really going to be disclosed to me that I'm going to pay the taxes on that because I just get a number on my 1099. So unless I ask for an itemized 1099 for the company so I can see the free product, the free trips, and all the stuff that they're charging me tax on that they're not disclosing. There's that part. Yeah.
And I know you did too.
I did. And here's the thing with our trips, guys.
Savannah, I have a guest room. You can stay here. We'll cram into this corner of my bedroom and do some filming for our channels, amongst other fun things here in Vegas that don't involve the strip, because you already know, you've been here enough. That would be fun.
It's not based off of what our organization does. It is strictly based off of our work that we do with our customers and the work that we put into our business. So anyone, doesn't matter what rank you are, I don't know about you, Jen. I've been in companies before where I tried to qualify for a trip, but I didn't because I wasn't.
Savannah, we have to plan this. This must happen. Do you guys want to see this happen? Let me know in the comments. Yeah, everybody's freaking out. I love that. And Mac, he's somewhere in Utah, isn't he? Katie says pick her up on the way. That would be so fun.
At a certain rank. And then my team members weren't able to come with me because they certainly weren't at that rank, you know? And so that was just so disheartening for me as a leader. I was like, I'm not going to be satisfied until my team is here with me. So anyone, as soon as you walk in the door, you can start earning this trip for yourself, no matter where you are.
And Anna, I don't know if I told you this, but just in this last year, this trip that we just got back from Panama, 76 team members earned that trip. And that to me is incredible because it screams it's so doable for anybody to come in and do. I've been to Costa Rica, Cabo, Cancun, Panama, and now we're heading to Antigua, and there's still time. So if you are like, I love to do trips, I love to help people, you're talking my language with mental wellness and gut health, then there's time for you to earn this trip. And if you are the person who you're like,
wait. So like we should rent a space because there's tons of them around here. Go with me here, guys. This has nothing to do with this video. We should rent a space where we film. Katie can edit it. She can produce it. We could do our own spoof on the we can do our own kind of spoof on the oily show that Savannah was doing on her channel. Oh my God. That would be so fun. Now, Savannah, you have to come now because Brandy sent us some cash to have a drink. So now this has to happen. It's a must. Oh, we could rent out Eric Worry's studio. I love that. Eric, hit me up. Just kidding. Oh my God. That would be freaking hilarious.
Gosh, I don't know, girls. I don't know if I'm an all-inner, but I love prizes. It's called Path to Paradise, and you can actually earn prizes along the way. I know you've earned a Tory Burch bag.
Yeah,
we got Louis Vuitton bags.
Yeah, iPad.
Yeah, and so it's
on it all.
fun to know that you are being rewarded for the effort and the work that you're putting into it. So that's cool. Absolutely. All right, we're getting a little long here, and I want to close with one more thing I want to talk to. I think this is extremely important because we call ourselves the social media team. We are doing this 100% online. We're not against any.
You call yourselves the social media team, but the blonde lady here said that she doesn't even have 1,000 followers. How does that work? I'm not shaming anybody that doesn't have a large following or whatnot, but like, how does that work if you're a social media team and your leader doesn't really have a following? I don't know how that works. I'm not trying to be a jerk here. I'm just
other method, but you know, several times we've been one of the fastest growing in the entire company for reasons I truly believe. Like, we are totally partnered with God, which I love that, and we are also.
You are not partnered with God in your MLM company. That is spiritual manipulation. What you are doing, you're trying to, you know, loop people in. You cast the fishing hook out there. Couldn't think of that word. You're casting it out, and you're like, "Hey, spiritual manipulation. Let's go. Emotional manipulation. We're the mental wellness company. Come on in. We have something for everybody. You can win here." Oh my God.
So doing things so differently on social media in a way where anybody from any walk of life, like, girl, I'm telling you, I had someone join me who never took a supplement and knew nothing about mental health and literally flew through the first 5 ranks in like 90 days because she followed the system.
The system. Yeah. Did she recruit friends and family? Did she come from a previous company? Has she been in MLMs for quite some time? Also, does she have a little bit of a following, like more than 1,000? I'm just curious because I know everybody's going to ask these questions too.
So talk a little bit about our system because you had to do it when you came in. What did you notice?
For me, the systems that we have in place gave me such a security that I knew that I was in the right place. Social media overall, whether you're affiliate marketing, doing it for yourself, your personal brand, or just sharing with your friends and family, is overwhelming. Let's just say that it is. The World Wide Web is overwhelming. What platforms do you start in? How do you do that? What's an algorithm? What do you mean I can't post at that time of day? I mean, all of those things
Do go on about social media.
can feel very overwhelming, but the systems that Jen and our leadership have put together for our team gave me such a safety and security. I woke up every day. I knew that I could invest maybe 30 minutes to 60 minutes a day in my business. And I knew that following that system was going to produce for me. And I just can't tell you how I just felt safe. And I know that sounds so weird, but we have incredible leadership here as well. But when you and I had our conversation about me even getting back into this industry in the first place, because I, like many of us, had sworn it off forever.
Did you guys catch that? She was in a previous MLM. She did get out. Then she was pitched the opportunity. And so probably all of her former customers and team members that have been following her on social media for many years probably came with her. And that's how she ranked up. Oh, I love when they say the quiet parts out loud and they make my job so easy.
I asked all of the questions. I overturned every stone. I said, I want to know what resources that I have.
Yeah.
And we seriously have
you got to do your due diligence, like we always hear them say. Oh.
The most robust toolbox of resources to have at your fingertips. You don't even have to know everything about the products, because we have the support there for that. We have the tools, we have the systems, we have the answers. Everyone is accessible. That's a whole other thing. From all the way up our leadership line, everyone is accessible to ask any question to at any time to help point me in the right direction for where I need to go. And they're duplicatable. The systems are duplicatable. They are plug and play. Anyone from any walk of life can come in and they can do this, whether you are a professional in the industry or whether you have never touched it before in your entire life. And it's just the coolest thing because you can walk anyone through it.
And isn't it fun to do it in a way? Because I remember getting back in, like doing this for a second time, and my husband saying, Jen, you love people, you love health, you want so bad to be a stay-at-home mom, and you have so much purpose. Why don't you're loving these products, why don't you work the business? And I said, because I don't want to chase people. I'm done chasing people. I'm done being spammy. I'm done holding up my product. I don't want to do that. I just have a heart to help people. And I want people who truly want like what they want.
Oh, so what you do is just curiosity posts. So instead of holding up your product, you probably do before and after pictures. You probably share, overly personal, what you call, vulnerable stories, trying to relate to your audience, or what people in this industry call attraction marketing. You're probably oversharing stuff and talking about how you were sad and depressed and, you didn't have a purpose. And people are like, oh my God, me too. I can so relate to her. And then you start having the conversations, you start building the transactional relationship. And then you say, hey, this might be kind of out of left field, but have you ever thought about making money and helping people get healthy? Have you ever thought about that? Well, I don't know. Is that what you do? Yeah. Can I send you a quick video? And if you're not interested, that's okay too. Just, it's cool. I don't know what happened up there. I hope Kevin's okay. Did you guys hear that? That's probably what she does. She, she overshares, trying to relate to her audience, and, gross.
Want to come to me.
Yeah.
And pick up my phone and be like, she needs, and just respond. And so I love that is how our systems are designed to do. And it's so authentic. And people who never wanted to do this before are doing it because they truly want to help their friends. They just
Right.
didn't want to bug them and chase them. But this way, it's like, okay, she came to me. So,
You know what's crazy is here they call themselves the social media team, but they haven't talked about social media at all. Their whole, in my opinion, marketing strategy, from what they have disclosed on this video, is to market to their friends and family. That is not a marketing strategy that is going to be sustainable. You can't guilt your friends and family into joining your multi-level marketing company and expect them to stick around. Eric Worre talks about this, and has in the past, I should say, where he's like, hey, would you be my first customer? Just try it for 30 days. You know, I won't ask you to join or anything like that. Just try it and let me know what you think of it. That's manipulative. And I feel like that's what these people are doing.
I can help them.
Absolutely. And that's it. That's the method that we use. It's not just the systems we have, it's the method and how we share.
Yeah.
That is such a game changer, and the culture that we create here.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I know you and I both have said we are building something different here, and it is fun. I promise you, it is not like any other experience in this industry that you will have had before. We truly care about our teams, about our people. I think people feel and sense that when they come here. At least that's our hope, that's our prayer. And we'll continue to do so, because that's exactly what the Lord has asked us to build here for his kingdom and his glory. And we're not shy about that. We come out front.
Hi, your MLM business is not your ministry. Okay, that's very manipulative. I have a hard time believing that anybody's higher power that is a part of this company is going to be like, yes, recruit them all, bring them all in. You know, they're going to lose money, but you know what? It's the culture. You're bringing them to the people. The products are going to be amazing for them. Sure, they're going to lose money and time, and you know, especially time with their family. But you know what? They're finding community here. No.
To say, we partner with God in this. We can't do it without him. If that's not your jam, that's okay. You're still welcome here. We'll just love you right on anyway. But it is so exciting to be able to do this with him, and just the blessing that we've seen by walking this thing out in obedience. Because I know that was your and I's heart. We're just walking this out in obedience. We're just moms, right? Just walking this thing out in obedience. We're no one special. We're just saying yes.
And I know when I started this, you know, he spoke to my heart and he said that, Jen, this will be a place for healing for so many. And I know that it was more than just product.
You know, just once, I would like to see an MLM video that does not use spiritual manipulation. Just one time. Just one video. They really saved the spiritual manipulation for the very end of this. Like, it is thick at the end of this. Ugh.
I have seen other network marketers come to my team who have been traumatized or hurt in the past and have brought so much healing here.
Do not try to use PTSD. I know that I feel like it's coming. Don't do it.
Or just people who are going through difficult times. They found
going through difficult times, and you're going to recruit them into a company that most people are not making any money. Are you for real?
Healing here. And so it's just been so encouraging to me.
Really.
But I want to end with letting you guys know that right now, until the 15th of the month, they are doing what we call free membership, which gives you a free referral link. Okay. So you can take this referral link, you can put it in your back pocket, and you can share it when
and the Lord said, let there be prizes and trips, and a 1099 that does not disclose that they're paying the taxes on it. There we go.
If you're talking to people and maybe get 5 people, make $500, use it, no pressure. Or you can do what Anna and I did, where we replaced our income, and we're doing this full time. And
and all you have to do is recruit 120 people like I did. Easy. Anybody can do it.
You can work it the way you want to work it, but it's usually a $70 value to what it does is it pays for your website. Everybody gets their very own website so that when people order through your website, the company knows who to pay. And right now it's absolutely free with the purchase of one of our packs. So the company wants you on product.
Did you catch that? I don't know if you guys caught it. I'm actually going to pull up their website because I want to look at something. Let me know if you caught what she just said. It's absolutely free. I'm looking at the comments. I was looking at the comments. Okay, hold on. I'm waiting for somebody to comment it. No. It's absolutely free with one of our packs. Did y'all catch that? Did you know that their packs start at $264.95 and go all the way up to $879? But you could get your free $69 membership when you spend $250 or more. You like how she just threw that out there? It's free when you buy one of our packs. It's the deceptive marketing for me.
We'd rather you paying money to try the product because you can't share something that you don't have a story with or that you don't believe in.
And you get paid.
So we want you to spend the money on getting a product versus on a website.
And how much commission do you earn when somebody joins and buys a pack? I bet you make some money off of that. I bet you encourage the $400 to $600 pack. I bet you do. Yeah. I bet that trip, I bet there's some sort of a recruiting element of if you have a certain amount of people that join and buy us one of the packs.
So if that is you and you're like, Jen, I've never done anything like this before, but I'm interested. I want to hear more. Then message me, reach out, or drop me in the comments below.
Why do they need to do all that? Shouldn't you have given them all of the information here? You mean there's more information you didn't share? That's shocking.
And I will definitely be in touch. So Anna, thank you so much for joining me tonight. This is fun. We got to do this more often.
Oh, we will.
All right.
We will, for sure. Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
It was my pleasure, Jen. Thanks.
Okay, bye. That just doesn't hit the same without JJ doing it. You know how she does that? And she's like, it's like perfect timing every single time. Anyways, yikes. That was rough. That was rough. I hope you guys are okay. I appreciate you guys being here. I heard DC was live. So it would be cool if you are able to go over to DC's channel. And yes, she is live. She's reacting to Jessie Lee's live that she did mentioning SA. So trigger warning for that. But if you would like to go, I don't know how to redirect her. Can somebody drop her channel? Yeah, let's raid DC. Let's raid. Remember you and JJ tried to show me this, Savannah, and I don't know how to do that. Yeah, say hello to DC. If you're not already subscribed to her channel, you really should be. Okay. Go into studio. Hold on, guys. Savannah's going to help me. Okay, I'm going into studio. Then live. Okay, go into studio and like click on the live button, like go live, Savannah. Okay, click on your current live. Oh, okay. I'm on my current live. Click on your current live. Okay. I hope DC sees the end of this and laughs. Like you're editing the description. Got it. Okay. Customization. Redirect. Savannah, I found it. Okay, hold on. Guys, Savannah, I think I did it. I did it. I redirected to her channel. So, guys, go to DC's channel. I don't know what this will do. We'll figure it out together. Go say hello, drop a heart in her chat. You were right, Savannah. Thank you so much for that help, because I just need a little extra help. But go and drop a heart on DC. This is, I'll tell you right now, it's going to be a really difficult thing for her to cover, for anybody to cover, not just DC, but for anybody. And it needs to be discussed. Okay, I'm out of here. Like, subscribe. Thank you for all your commentary. Appreciate you guys. And I'll see you on the next video. Bye, everybody.